And just yesterday, Claire received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Lead Actress in a Dramatic Role for her TV show. Claire, good morning.
Hi.
I'd say 1994 has been a very good year for you, wouldn't you?
It's been a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, I bet.
It's been good.
Now, you've been working towards this goal since you were 9 years old. Is that right?
Yeah, I've always been sort of focused. I knew I wanted to be an actress, as a kid. I did modern dance for a long time as a little girl, and so I did these sort of off-Broadway, really off-Broadway and like the Lower East Side sort of theaters. And then I did a student film when I was 11, and I learned about film and what that meant, and I really loved it, and I wanted to do more.
You're a native New Yorker.
Yeah.
Back for the holidays.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I just got in last night.
Is it nice to be back in New York City?
Great. I was saying I finally believe it's Christmas time. It's hard to sort of buy it when it's 80 degrees.
Yeah, I bet.
She's just, she's really too young for me.
He said he wants to give it a try.
And I said that even though this is not long term, I still want to see her.
And she understood?
Oh, yeah.
So he was really taken with you?
Yeah, it seemed like it.
A good sort of illustration of the Venus and Mars thing between men and women.
Apparently we have some trouble communicating.
Yes, exactly. Meanwhile, let's talk quickly about The Family Stone, because that really is a holiday movie, and it's about Sarah Jessica Parker, her character, going home to spend the holidays with her fiance, and sort of, she doesn't fit in at all, right?
Yeah, no, she's pretty awkward socially and very neurotic, high-strung person, and she and her boyfriend don't quite know that how ill-suited to each other they are, and they discover as much.
And her sister comes to the rescue.
Yeah, so she's very uncomfortable because the family's antagonizing her terribly, so she calls her sister to rescue her, and so I come and only exacerbate the problem, because then I fall in love with her fiance and he falls in love with me, and she
All right, well,
falls in love with...
don't give too much away.
Well, okay.
In the new movie, A Kid Like Jake, Claire plays a mother desperate to protect her 4-year-old boy with gender differences while navigating the kindergarten admissions process in New York City.
Claire Danes, good morning to you. This is such a fascinating movie because it really, I think it brings up so many different issues. I mean, obviously it's a timely issue of gender concerns, but also your kids and parents and you wanting to do the best. And I'm sure that complexity is what interested you.
Totally. I mean, as you say, it's about something that we're all, it's very topical. We're all thinking hard about as a culture in our society. What is it to, what are gender politics? And our ideas are becoming really expansive, and we're reconsidering them, which I think is amazing. But it's really, it's called A Kid Like Jake, but the emphasis is not so much on the kid. It's really about the parents who are starting to become aware of the fact that their child might not be conforming to these gender norms and might render him vulnerable in the world. And as they're going through this process of applying to schools, they're kind of encountering all these labels and, potential prejudices, and it's just about their experience of taking that in. And I think every parent, in this case it has to do with gender, but every parent has encountered the fact that their child might be, as I said, vulnerable in some way. Yeah. So I think, yes, it's specific, but it's also really kind of universal, too.
It's a mom story, mom and dad.
It's a mom and dad story.